Good morning. Let us pray. Spirit of wisdom and joy, we give thanks for our lives, for this day, for this place we honor and hold in our hearts, and for these graduates we now present to the world. We bless their accomplishments, their growth in soul, body, and mind, the support of their families and friends, the roots they have put here, and the amazing and varied journeys they now undertake. Spirit of the Pilgrim Road, assure us of your ongoing holy work in our lives, that we may trust you all our days, even in storms, and that we may seek you in the midst of all the surprising places we find ourselves. Assure us that when the path is uncertain and our steps are unclear, that every step, every success, and every failure leads us up to where we are supposed to be. Mark these graduates with the blessings of your joy, that their varied experiences in life will continue to make them hospitable and just, that they may love and protect the vulnerable, serve those in need, seek good and resist evil, to remake the structures of injustice into the vision of love that you dream for us. May our lives and our hearts always bring you delight, now and in all the days before us. Amen. Please be seated.
Good morning, graduates, families, friends, faculty, staff, and esteemed guests. I'm James McLaren, the 19th president of Lebanon Valley College. I'm privileged and honored to welcome you to our 157th commencement ceremony. To all of our graduates, a hearty congratulations. This is your special day, and we're here to honor and celebrate your accomplishments. To the friends and families of our graduates, thank you for your support through the years. You have played a pivotal role in their individual journeys to graduation. And like LVC's faculty, staff, and administration, I know how proud you are of their achievements. So graduates, please give your friends and families a big round of applause. Graduation ceremonies are special and happy occasions in the life of colleges and universities, a time of ceremony, celebration, and tradition, but also a time of excitement mixed with a dose of uncertainty as you transition to the next stage of your lives. That being said, I'm confident that LVC has prepared you well for the next stage in your lives and for future success. Class of 2026, you have the good fortune to be graduating from an outstanding college with rigorous academic programs and the opportunity for an unparalleled education that has and will continue to enrich your lives. You have learned how to learn. You have worked with dedicated and exceptional faculty, caring and supportive staff, and talented peers on your journey to this momentous day. So please join me in thanking all of the faculty, staff, coaches, and classmates who have been such an important part of your education at LVC. We live in a world where information and misinformation abound. Use the critical thinking skills you honed during your time at LVC to question and analyze. Reach your own conclusions. Don't use ChatGPT as a substitute for your own thinking. Be a healthy skeptic. To think critically, you must weigh different voices, sift fact from fiction, discern truth from falsehoods, and be willing to challenge the status quo. As graduates, you have had a great opportunity and responsibility to create positive change. So take the time to listen to those whose opinions might appear different from yours. Build bridges, not barriers. Be empathetic. Unite, not divide. And through that, make your communities stronger. As you look back at your time at LVC, I suspect you'll reflect on how much you've learned and grown, that you've made lasting friendships, And if history is any guide, a number of you will have already met your future spouse or partner while studying here. It is my hope that these have been happy years that you would readily do all over again. And I hope you will continue to be passionate, lifelong learners. While your time in the Valley has been short, please know that you've had a lasting impact on our community through your contributions in the classroom, in your work with faculty in research or independent study, through your involvement with many of the volunteer and service opportunities offered by the college, and for some of you through your time competing as student athletes. Today's graduation ceremonies are more commonly known as commencement, since they signify the start of the next phase of your lives. Your journey to the future commences now. I encourage you to continue to make the world a better place through your thoughts and actions, and to build on what you've learned and done as students. You are entering the workforce at a time of great change. Many of you at some time in your working lives will be in jobs that don't exist today, which is exciting if not a little daunting. And even if this doesn't happen to you, you will be surprised at the number of twists and turns your careers will take. I never dreamed when I graduated from college just a couple of years ago that I would have the privilege of serving as a college president. I am wholly optimistic about the future because of you. You have accomplished so much thus far, and I am confident that you will continue to accomplish so much more in the future. We need talented and educated individuals with character like you to help address the world's challenges through innovation, compassion, and empathy, critical thinking, and that LVC can-do spirit. All of us at the college admire your hard work, exceptional character, and commitment to learning. We will miss you, but we're also excited to learn all that you will accomplish in the future. So I just ask two things of you. One is to keep us informed of your personal and professional successes and triumphs. And two, come back to visit us often for homecoming, concerts, athletic events, and more. I wish you every success and happiness. And now, if you'll pardon me, I always like to take a quick picture of the graduating class. Thank you. My last words are Go Valley. I would now like to invite Joe Relat, the chair of the board of the LVC trustees, to our podium.
Thank you, President McLaren, and good morning, everybody. What a wonderful day to celebrate one of your life's greatest achievements. I'm Joe Relat, proud LVC graduate. I'm married to an LVC alumna, and together we're proud parents of a 2024 graduate. I, like you, am about to experience a new beginning. I was named chair of the Board of Trustees 1 week ago today. On behalf of the more than 17,000 LVC alumni globally, leaders, educators, innovators, performers, community volunteers, and entrepreneurs, welcome to the Lebanon Valley Alumni Network. We are celebrating this day because of you, your dedication to learning, your resilience, your perseverance. You've faced unpredictable challenges and met them with creativity and grit. That says everything about who you are. And on the tough days ahead, and yes, there will be some tough days, remember today. Remember that you are someone that finishes strong and follows through. And like your friends, the LVC faculty and staff will always be there for you. So whether you're looking for your first job, seeking to change careers, or returning to campus to cheer on the next generation of actors, musicians, and athletes, please, whatever you do, visit your alma mater whenever possible. Remember to speak to students following you in your career path. Inspire them as you have been inspired, and remain connected to your professors. They love to hear from you, and they will continue to offer advice and wisdom. Stay connected and share your stories, your achievements, your knowledge. Open doors for students as they have been opened for you. You are now part of a proud and unique special community. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, your fellow alumni, your outstanding faculty, and all of your friends and family, congratulations to the class of 2026. Go further, achieve more. We look forward to the change you will bring to the world. Congratulations.
Good morning. I am Dr. Michelle Gonzalez Maldonado, and I serve as the provost of Lebanon Valley College. And I just want to say I'm finishing my first year here at LVC, and it really is a privilege to be a part of your commencement ceremony and to share this with the students and their families and loved ones. This year's Vickroy honoree embodies the college's traditions of collaboration between departments and engaging students in research. She has worked with colleagues and students from education, mathematics, neuroscience, and psychology on research conducted in nationally recognized labs. And she often invites students to co-present their work at prestigious conferences, including one in Canada this spring. One of these students, a co-author on 5 conference poster presentations, and co-presenter in Boston, Montreal, and New York City wrote, "My experiences in her classes and research labs have shaped my undergraduate career and expanded my graduate opportunities. In addition to research and analysis skills, she helped me gain experience working with students across different majors." Several other students and alumni wrote in support of this professor's nomination, noting, "The way she presented the material made complex ideas engaging and accessible. There is something special about taking a course with a professor who is so passionate about the content. I'm also deeply grateful for her mentorship." Another said, "Thank you again for your dedication and inspiration to grow academically and personally." One of her faculty nominators shared that she maintains active national and international collaborations with colleagues at Macquarie University in Sydney, Australia, Michigan State University, Princeton University, and her doctoral alma mater, Cornell University. She has published extensively, including with over 20 undergraduate research assistants who have earned more than 40 author credits. Through involving students in research and providing mentorship long after graduation, this professor's dedication has led many graduates to pursue careers in education at all levels, including one who will soon complete her doctorate in psychology. This alumni wrote, "My exposure to her passion and humility, combined with her ability to engage students in developmentally appropriate academic challenges, inspired me to become a research assistant in her baby lab. I felt respected and valued as I grew in my responsibilities. She provided me with knowledge and instilled a confidence in me that was influential to the development of who I am today." Please help me recognize the 2026 Thomas Rees Vickroy Distinguished Teaching Award recipient, Dr. Rachel Albert, Professor of Psychology and Director of the LVC Baby Lab. Would you please come to the stage? Named after an outstanding instructor, the Nesley Award for Inspirational Teaching is awarded annually at graduation to honor part-time and adjunct faculty members for excellence in teaching. Today's Nesley honoree was unanimously nominated by her department, noting, "She is a true leader in the education field and embodies the qualities we strive to model for our students. These attributes include integrity, professionalism, and dedication." According to her department chair, she exemplifies the highest standards of instructional quality and consistently demonstrates a deep commitment to student learning, engagement, and success. This 1993 LVC graduate has served as the principal of Eisenhower Elementary School in the Camp Hill School District for over 17 years. Her extensive experience, support, guidance, understanding, and genuine passion for teaching has a profound impact on our education majors. Shining in the classroom and in her profession, today's honoree also excelled in athletics as a Valley student athlete. She is a two-time field hockey Division III National First Team All-American, that was a mouthful, who was inducted into the LVC Athletic Hall of Fame in 2006. According to an LVC teaching colleague, she skillfully integrates theory to practice by providing her students with real-world learning opportunities that integrate current practitioners and enable her students to gain valuable insights and build professional networks. Our Nesley recipient has taught multiple department courses, chaired graduate capstone committees, and assisted many education graduate students with their capstone projects. She also assists her alma mater as a member of the Athletic Hall of Fame Committee, Leadership and Alumni Council, and Teacher Advisory Council. She participates in and hosts networking and mentorship events and can often be seen in the stands cheering on her LVC student athletes. By virtue of their commitment and loyalty to our students, the profession of teaching, and the college mission, Lebanon Valley College is honored to present the 2026 Nevlin J. Nesley Award to Dr. Sandra Fauser, Adjunct Instructor in Education. Would you please come to the stage? I would now like to invite Dr. Kelsey Sherber, LVC classes of 2018 and 2020, to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
The Thomas Reese Vickroy Distinguished Teacher Award is LVC's top honor for a full-time faculty member. Each year, this award acknowledges one educator's dedication to their profession and commitment to their students, as reflected by the impact they deliver. It is with immense pleasure that I get to introduce this year's speaker and one of my mentors, Dr. Justin Mierzwicki. Justin teaches several classes in the Doctor of Physical Therapy graduate program, which is where we first met in 2017. While reflecting on the courses I took with Justin, I kept coming back to the same thought. His classes were always so engaging. It is evident that his passion for his career, specifically the geriatric population within physical therapy, is a vital part of his personal pedagogy. His courses are always student-centered, and focused on research-based content that is relevant to the ever-changing field of physical therapy. Justin also demonstrates his desire to pursue excellence in his field by seeking research opportunities that have led to published presentations and manuscripts, some alongside graduate-level students, where he provides direct mentorship and advanced educational opportunities to his mentees. In the years since I graduated from the program, I have grown to understand and appreciate Justin's commitment more personally, as he has continued to be my mentor and now friend. It is true that in life, each opportunity leads you to another. I know that I would not be where I am professionally without Justin Mierzwicki's guidance. In my professional years, he has helped to foster my love for geriatric physical therapy by connecting me with a residency program and inviting me to continuing education courses. He's also providing me with opportunities to work towards my goals by allowing me to work alongside him as a lab assistant and even to teach at LVC during his sabbatical semester. This recognition of Justin's teaching, mentoring, and scholarship are undoubtedly deserved. His continued dedication to this college, the PT program, and its current and past students is unwavering. Class of 2026, please join me in welcoming your commencement speaker, Dr. Justin Mierzwicki.
Kelsey, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. I so admire and respect you for everything that you have done, for all that you continue to do to make our world a better place, and for being unapologetically you. Graduates, families, and everyone who managed to navigate their way through the line outside, congratulations. You are no longer halfway there and living on a prayer. You have made it. This is a moment that you will remember forever, even if your attendance is fueled by sleep deprivation and Duncan. As I make my way through this 2-hour speech, I will infuse a few references and quotes from some famous to me musicians, which may give you some insight into the things that make me, well, me. Today, I will talk about something deceptively simple, yet deeply important: authenticity. Not the computer sticker version of just be yourself. I will talk to you about really being you, the kind of you that takes self-awareness, real guts, and a willingness to disappoint people who want you to be someone or something else. When I was your age, I was given the advice to just fake it until you make it, leaving me to think that I needed to do exactly what I was told by whomever was guiding me. I pretended to be competent at things I was not, instead of admitting that I needed help. I was neither authentic nor myself because the consequences terrified me. Eventually, a mentor of mine, Joanne Agnew, told me, "Justin, it's okay to not know. It's even more okay to ask. And if you don't know or can't ask, just trust your gut and follow it." She helped me to realize that pretending is exhausting and being authentic is liberating. What I really needed to be reminded of at the time was represented by the lyric by Fish that states, "Just relax, you're doing fine." This reminds me to trust myself, trust my own pace, and trust the process. And that is the heart of the message that I would like to leave you with today. Authenticity isn't a fixed trait. It's a practice, and it evolves over time. It's a daily choice, a willingness to show up as you are today, even if you are unsure of who you will be tomorrow. I know that many of you have your 5-year plan laminated and posted to LinkedIn, and it probably includes where you're going to live, how you will further your education, or how you will do more at work. Others in the room may not have any idea where life will take you next week, next month, or next year, and that's completely fine as well. Regardless of which situation you are in, You do not need to pretend to be fearless. In fact, sometimes being authentic begins with admitting that I just don't know yet. This is epitomized by the Grateful Dead lyric in the song Ripple. You've got to let your life proceed by its own design. Each path is unique, just as unique as you are. Now that's authenticity, not certainty, not perfection, just honesty and small steps forward. Here's a bit of a warning, graduates. The world will try to script you, and I strongly urge you to resist that. You are entering a world full of expectations. Get this job, live that lifestyle, follow this path because of its safety or prestige or salary or whatever. But here's the truth. Fitting into someone else's narrative is not the same as belonging. Fitting in is performative. Belonging is being seen, heard, welcomed, and respected for the entirety of your being. The cost of performing is high. It erodes your ideals and quiets your voice. It results in building a life that one day you may realize looks great on paper, but really reflects someone else's aspirations for you. As Fish states, sometimes the trick is to surrender to the flow, reinforcing the idea that embracing yourself instead of embracing who others think you ought to be. There's a reason why so many great thinkers return to this theme. Lady Gaga said, "You have to be unique and different and shine in your own way." And she's right, not because being unique is trendy, but because it's the only way to sustainably be yourself. And after all, you were born this way, baby. Authenticity requires courage, and sometimes more than you think. Let's be honest, being authentic is not always comfortable. Sometimes it's easier to say yes and gravitate toward the applause. Sometimes being authentic means being willing to accept that you, your mind, priorities, and dreams have changed. However, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's a matter of choosing what matters more. The Killers stated, "I'm not the man I thought I'd be," and that rings true for me. We evolve, we surprise ourselves, we even outgrow versions of ourselves that we assumed to be permanent. Authenticity means allowing our evolution to occur, embracing it, being proud, and not hiding it. So how do we embrace our authenticity, authentically evolving selves? One of the simplest ways is to notice what lights you up, not what impresses others, not what generates applause, and definitely not what looks good on LinkedIn. What makes you lose track of time? What makes you feel more like you and not less? Those are the clues, and you should follow them. Don't worry if your path looks different than that of your peers. As Taylor Swift put it, "I'm doing better than I ever was." Not because of perfection, but because of her alignment with the pursuit of happiness and, more importantly, self-acceptance. Comparison is the enemy of authenticity, and you are graduating into a world where comparison is constant. And it's gone further than keeping up with the Joneses, and it's more than keeping up with the Kardashians. You are going to see people announcing promotions, engagements, and acquisitions of McMansions. It will be tempting to measure your life against theirs. Don't. Comparison is a thief. It will steal your joy, and more importantly, steal your sense of identity and self. Don't let your story reflect someone else's expectations and highlights. Journey famously sings, "Don't stop." But the part that people forget is to believe in yourself and not the illusion of others. Authenticity is a gift to you and the world. When you choose authenticity, you permit yourself to breathe. Go ahead, take a deep breath. I'm almost done. Being honest creates space, vulnerability builds trust, and being unique expands what is possible for you and everyone around you. The world does not need polished masks that reflect themselves back. They only need you, the real, imperfect, evolving, and courageous you. Graduates, you're on the edge of something new. Some may say you're on the edge of glory. But you don't need to have all the answers, and you shouldn't pretend to be fearless. You don't need to perform as a version of yourself that seeks universal approval. Let your values outweigh your fears. Let your authenticity outrank the expectations of others. And as you walk into the unknown, remember that you and the world benefit from your originality and authenticity. Class of 2026, be courageous, go forward boldly, honestly, and most importantly, authentically. And now it's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Congratulations.
I would now like to invite Dr. Andrew Lee Owen, Assistant Professor of Sociology, to present the H. Anthony Naidig Award.
Good morning, everybody. The college established the H. Anthony Naidig Award in 1994 for two reasons. To honor a distinguished emeritus professor who served the college for 37 years and through that time embodied the teaching qualities central to the nature of this community. And to honor a member of the graduating class who represents the qualities that in our statement of purpose we say we wish to engender to our students. This year's prize was made possible thanks to the generosity of Kathy Naidig Calabrese and Tony Calabrese, both class of 1973, in honor of Kathy's father, Dr. Tony Naidig, and mother, Jean Bowman Naidig. Our 2026 Naidig Award honoree was described by a professor as a remarkable student, scientist, and communicator. Her time at LVC has been the most compelling evidence that we really do enable students to reach beyond themselves and access a world of possibilities that would normally be beyond their grasp. She added that today's winner is perhaps the most extraordinary student she has ever taught, thanks to her incredible intellect and drive to overcome any obstacle to reach where she wants to be. Our honoree has conducted student-faculty research with biochemistry, environmental science, and chemistry professors, earning accolades throughout her LVC journey, including the Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship, one of the most prestigious undergraduate research scholarships a student can win. With a near-perfect GPA as a double major in biochemistry and molecular biology and environmental science, she is committed to the environmental research and community education through service in numerous outreach programs. Her production of well-curated, meticulously documented data in plant physiology research has led to co-authorships of an article published in a prestigious national academic journal, and several state and regional conference presentations. Finally, she will soon apply to PhD programs in plant science. Please help me congratulate our 2026 Naidig Award honoree, Madison Maddie Bainey. Maddie, please come to the stage. We can keep the applause going as she gets up on the stage.
All right, let's get to the real reason why we're here. We will now confer the degrees. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please stand as you are comfortable? That's you all, students.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter of Lebanon Valley College and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining, in token of which you'll receive your diploma. As a symbol of receiving your degree, I ask you to move your tassels from the right side to the left side.
You may now be seated. Now, let us proceed with the presentation of the diplomas.
We begin with the officers of the class of 2026 as candidates for bachelor's degrees. Roman Shellhorn. Carolina Orta. Caleb A. Sikolas. Sierra Noel Capsis. Emma Suzanne Mitchell. Kaya Rose Starr. Marina Biltcliffe. Quilla Bartholomew. Cameron Lynn Cataldi. Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree: Nathan Charles Argero. Brant N. Barr. Ethan Bazidola. Jessica Benninger. Ethan Berger. Catherine Berkey. James Drew Campbell. Kennedy Cohen. Veronica Marie Collins. Canyon Cortlessa. Gray Davies. Gabriela Isabel Delgado. Sarah Nicole Dentiman. Ethan Jack Draper. Nathaniel Charles Ebeling. Jacob Erb. Benjamin Victor Farmer. Michael Felty. Makai X. Figueroa. Nathan Fish. Sophie Ann Fisher. Carter Faust. Camila Alejandra Galarza. Trevor Stephen Gallagher. Parker Hayes. Jordan Carter Hildebrandt, diploma presented by Andrew Hildebrandt, Professor of Accounting. Kaylee Cassidy Kaiser, diploma presented by Laura Kaiser, Admissions Records Coordinator. Jonathan Klein. Brielle May Krebs. Rowan Lambden. Jacob Thomas LaRue. Brody M. Lyons. Maxim Lischuk. Riley Grace Mann. Grace Louise Marchese. Kyle Patrick McCracken. Christian Michael Morrison. Kenneth J. Palmieri. Sean Poole. Caitlin Renee Price. Chaz Rokosh. Emily Logan Schmidt. Ariana Settles. Olivia Shaughnessy. Ollie Winslow Silver. Taylor Stone. Andrew Taskalos. Joseph Terbetsky. Ross Michael Euler. Liam Trevor Hufford Ulrich. Lydia Lois Wynn. Celestina Wolf. Preston Christopher Ziegenfuss. Candidates for the Bachelor of Music degree: Braden Robert Bauhoff. Caleb Brown. Miguel Dinisar. Mason Dean Haldeman. Elliot Lewis Johnson. Zachary Allen Kraus. Andrew Spatarella. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree: Adam Acker. Isaiah Alspaugh. Grayson Serafina Amato. Tiffany Christine Anderson. Jackson Andino. Troy Andrews. Hannah Helena Annunziata. Justice Victoria Armstrong. Leah Catherine Ayton. Allison Marie Babinski. Brooke Linnea Balmer. Olivia Danielle Bartle. Lucas Bartek. Michaela Bartineau. Paul Batista. Mackenzie Bauer. Hadley R. Beal. Madison E. Bainey. Owen Berry. Louis James Bertone.
Jordan Blauk. Riley Bloescher. Caroline Borlis. Natalie R. Bourne. Brian Boyer III Diploma, presented by Brian Boyer, Chief of Campus Safety. Chris Branch. Jamie Brandt. Oh. Tajay Brown. Tanyan David Brown. Alex Brown. Colin Andrew Brousset. Mallory Jean Burdick. Megan Lynn Bussey. Spencer Butts. Cole Byerly. Anthony J. Calabretta. Allison Caldwell. Luca Camerata. Jack Christopher Capone. Hayden Carling. Nevin Larome Carter, Jr. Taylor Cassidy. Ella Ruth Cassidy. Samara Paige Chigger. Diploma presented by Dr. Helga McCullough, Associate Professor of Communication Sciences and Disorders and SLP. Brandon Lee Choi. Joseph Frank Chakuski. Jaden Hunter Click. Margaret Ann Cole. Lydia Dorothy Crespo. Cameron Croteau. Owen Cummins. Holt Jeffrey Dallum. Hayden Michael Daubert. Harrison Davis. Molly Catherine Davis. Victoria Lee De La Cruz. Morgan Delaney. Thomas Delgado. Olivia Ann Del Giaco. Nicolette F. Dembowski. Rebecca Lynn Durkis. Juliana Ditsky. Aiden R. Donley. Ashley Duchnowski. Jessica Dudok. Delaney Elizabeth Dyer, diploma presented by Darlene Dyer, Facilities Business Operations Manager. Brian Deem. Cassandra Eager. Brooke Eberhard. Hannah Marie Eckerd. Kaylee Eckhart. Brooke Elizabeth Edwards. Rebecca Marie Einwechter. Skylar Ray Engel. Caitlin Fell. Abriana Ferrari. Erin Kathleen Field. Ryan Patrick Fink. Sophie Forrester. Hayden Fravel. Sydney Elizabeth Fry. Logan Anthony Fuga. Carter Funk. Joseph Funk. William Gable. Anna Susette Gamble. John Garbalinski. Autumn J. Gargis. Hannah Gelsinger. Marina Christina Wagi Gergis. Ashlyn N. Godfrey. Henry G. Golan. Donovan Michael Gundy. Avery Grimm. Ethan Scott Groff. Madison Lee Gronbach. Megan Groth. Jackson Groy. Gianna Cynthia Guay. Logan Jacob Haberacker. Lauren Nicole Hafer. Michael Dean Hamanko. Hunter T. Hanna. Jonathan T. Hannaveg. Michael Harris. Megan Rose Hurd. Emma E. Hersey. Landon Heisey. Emma Heister.
Cade Helmer. Holland Rebecca Helsel. Amber S. Herber. Luis Armando Hernandez Perez. Riley Elizabeth Hevelo. Logan Hicks. Cameron Michael Hirschman. Jaden Lynn Hogan. Kylie Elizabeth Holcomb. Joyanne Hornberger. Andrew J. Hauk. Ashlyn Elizabeth Hauser. Nicholas Huff. Abigail Jean Hunt. James Jackson. Lauren Elizabeth Jansaris. Emily Jennings. Abigail Marie Johns. Gracie Johnson. Madison Jones. Ethan N. Keenan. Isabella Khalifi. Logan Klitsch. Owen Thomas Core. Benjamin Kolarek. Kulisak Roman Olegovich. Troy Cajun. Nicole Lauren Kratz. Gavin Kraus. Haley Kate Krill. Rebecca Rose Lane. Madison E. Lang. Christopher Langsdorf. Jordan Lasky. Madeline Grace Lavelle. Abigail Lavrich. Brooke R. Lehrman. Eliza Gabriella Lemons. Aaron R. Leopold. Lacey Lewis. Brendan Thomas Lonergan. Kayla Christine Luciotti. Brandon Alexander Manderbach. Kellen Stewart Markley. Olivia Ann Martin. Chloe Faye Matthias. Melissa McDormand. Elijah McKell. Olivia Louise Mead. Caitlin Millot. Kylie Metzler. Brooke Lynn Millard. Dylan Miller. Evan Miller. Emily Kate Miller. Aaron Taylor Miller. Donald Miller. Emily Elise Miller. Christopher Mingus. Emily Madison Mitchell. Trevor J. Moore. Greta Moore. Hannah Elizabeth Moran. Riley Paige Moyer. Brian J. Myers. Lucas Endaro. Lily A. Newcomer. Nathan Newsome. Tristan Nathan Nye. Y. Mayon. Lucas James Ordway. Emily Rose Oriole, diploma presented by Katie Oriole, Associate Provost of Health Sciences and Professor in the Department of Physical Therapy. Brianna Emily Ortiz. Carter Scott Palmer. Malachi J. Partee. Micah J. Partee. Carson Reed Pavlik. Jaden Joseph Peck. Riley Corin Pfeiffer. Matea Lee Penner. Liliana Sky Peterson. Gavin Phillip. Stella Phillips. Julia Reese Payette. Luke Pollock. Abby Elizabeth Poltersdorf. Nathan Prex. Alexa Robbie Pridham. Mason Proskin. Lauren Jade Pruitt. Abigail Grace Reed.
Brielle Faith Ridinger. Aubrey Reese Rameli. Dylan Rignac. Madeline Rissler. Jaylee Rojas Suarez. Anna Romano. Samuel Lewis Rothstein. Andrew John Rowland. William Ryan Jr. Abigail Sanders. Kaylee Saracen. Tyler Joseph Satterfield. Brisha Schmidt. Bryce Schofield. Gwendolyn Sears. Torianne Shefchik. Nicole E. Sellers. Allison K. Sepkovic. Sarah Sula Shade. Maya Schaefer. Rowan Khalid Shalaby. Catherine Shanaman. Ryan Austin Shearer. Colin Shuey. Ava Colleen Sinisco. Aiden H. Smith. Seamus Smith. Bryce Souls. Carter Spire. Jordan Steer. Ariana May Stenger. Sydney Morgan Straub. Nicholas Caesar Supalana. Jamie Olivia Swigert. Kyle Tang. Farida Mahamani Tasiu. Olivia Aphrodite Tasso. Amelia Taub. Lacey Ann Terry. Isabella Lauren Thigpen. Amy Yachin Tinsman. Colin G. Tobin. Luke P. Tobin. Tanner Tolliver. Lillian Grace Towen. Brianna K. Trace. Haley Catherine Traup. Alex Vasallo. Gabrielle Velios. Ben Wagner. Lindsay Sue Widener. Angela Werkheiser. John Wernega. Alyssa Bell Werner. Molly Meehan Whistler. Kirsten Aaliyah White. Matthew E. White. Nathan S. Whitney. Sean Patrick Williams. Roman Wintergrass. Ryan Winters. Ian Wolf. Autumn Hope Yazam. Sydney C. Zellers. Peyton Charles Zimmer. And now, candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Jacob Kuck. Travis James Specht. And now, candidates for the Bachelor of Nursing in Science, our first representing class from the Pam Health School of Nursing. Marina Lynn Cassatt. Bethany Deanne Coey. Carolyn Anna Connor. Allison Elizabeth Cooper. Liliana Erb. Madison Marie Ernst. Shayla Ray Fox. Elena Renee Gonzalez. Kyla Joan Hebert. Brooke Henry. Madison Ann Horner. Allison Page Keeney. Anna R. Kalasik, presented by Aaron Ulrich, Clinical Associate Professor of Athletic Training and Director of Clinical Education. Grace S. Ludwig. Cindy Nicole Lutz. Angeles Magana Espinosa. Jasmine Nicole Martin. Oluwabemi Mercy Ogunwusi. Isaac Craig Sider. Jordan Elizabeth Van Zant Diploma, presented by Cherie Van Zant, Associate Director of Graduate and Professional Studies. Victoria Y. Wakefield. Madison C. Whistler. And last but certainly not least, Ellen K. Zern.
President McLaren, it is my pleasure to present the Lebanon Valley College Class of 2026.
Congratulations. I now invite Roman Shellhorn, the Class of 2026 Student Government President, to the lectern.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Roman Shellhorn, President of the Lebanon Valley College Class of 2026. And it is my pleasure and my sincere honor to be speaking to you all today. This celebratory day, celebratory of what you have accomplished and what we as a class have accomplished together. Today is a key inflection point in our lives, our stories. The end of one chapter, but the beginning of the next. By nature, it is a day both of reflection and anticipation. As for reflection, when we look back at our time here, I'm sure we can all remember, even see, the key successes and milestones, the big games won, the final exams passed, or even here today. But I hope we don't discount the challenges that we have overcome. Some challenges have been universal, baked into college. Many classes are meant to be challenging. But much of the adversity we've faced has been personal, known only to us. And this should be reflected on too. For it is the challenges we have conquered that make today so rewarding. And it reminds us of something else too. It reminds us that just as we have our own unseen challenges, so too do others. And it is the acknowledgement of this inevitable ignorance that drives our humility. And it is why we must act with kindness. After today, many of our paths will diverge. Whether we go on to higher education, enter the workforce, serve in the military, pursue an entrepreneurial endeavor, or something else altogether, we will be faced with decisions and choices. And when they come, I implore that we all make the conscious effort to be kind, and do so with intent, which is not easy. Far from it, in fact. It is for this reason that if we are to be kind, we must be strong. It is not easy to be kind when kindness is not convenient. So if we are to be kind, we must be strong. But look back and look where you are. You are strong. You have conquered adversity. You have faced challenges and had the courage to push through. You have proven yourselves, and today is evidence of that. So when we walk out those doors and tomorrow dawns, let us carry the strength we have forged and embody the kindness we have felt here at Lebanon Valley College as we, the class of 2026, take on the world and continue to make it a better place. That is our legacy, and I am so proud to share it with you. Thank you, and go Dutchmen.
Good morning. I'm Dr. T. Horning, Vice President of College Partnerships and Strategic Initiatives here at Lebanon Valley College, and on behalf of my colleagues at the Edward and Lynn Breen Center for Career and Professional Development, I too want to congratulate you on all your achievements. We're so proud to have seen you overcome your first nervous handshake and personal introductions at a job fair, experience the successes of nailing an interview, and investing time in perfecting your resumes or writing compelling grad school applications, as well as negotiating job offers. A few parting pieces of career advice. 1, your first job is not your final job, but the chance to learn, network, and springboard to your next opportunity. 2, and this comes from a former student employee, get ready to work a full business day without naps between classes. And finally, that 3, you'll always have a support network at the Valley. Specifically in the career space, the Breen Center staff are committed to serving as lifelong resources for you as job markets evolve, careers and life priorities change, and different opportunities arise. Please consider keeping in touch with us as you grow in your careers so we can continue to celebrate your successes. Perhaps soon, you'll also consider mentoring students, offering internships, and paying it forward to future Dutchmen. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, T. Please rise and join in the singing of the Alma Mater, led by representatives of the class of 2026, and then remain standing for the benediction. The words are on the last page of your program.
And now let us remain standing for the benediction. Following the benediction, students will recess through a grand honor line, a time-honored tradition at Lebanon Valley College where faculty have the opportunity to applaud you and celebrate all you have accomplished. Guests, your student will be led to the football field, and you are invited to meet them there. Graduates, congratulations. Howard Thurman, mystic, minister, and college chaplain, once said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and go do that, because what the world needs is people who have come alive." As we come to the close of your college commencement ceremonies, let this be our prayer for you, that you leave here today on a quest to hear the call of that which makes you come alive, and standing solidly on the preparation you have completed at Lebanon Valley College, we pray that you will have the courage and heart to hear that call and fulfill it for your sake and for the sake of the world. We trust that you will. We support you fully. We honor you as you celebrate this milestone in your life. Let us go.